Hey, I'm Tyne for TK24 Sports. Now on today's Game Day Hype Show, we're looking at West Ham taking on Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool are away. What does that actually mean? It means it's Moyes versus Klopp. It means we're going to give you the head-to-head, the previous results, as well as the form guide. It also means that you have to like, subscribe, turn on that notification on so you don't miss a show every time we upload. But the most important thing is, who the hell is actually going to win this game? So let's get into it right now. So we know that David Moyes is setting up his teams way too good, but Liverpool are Liverpool. And when I say that now, Liverpool are Liverpool, Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp are just no mugs. They mean business every time they show up. They are showing out. Look what they've done to Atletico Madrid over a back-to-back series, away and home. But out of all the games that's been played so far with these two teams in the Premier League, Liverpool have just been victorious. I mean, victorious, 30 games plus they have actually won. And I think it's over 48 games they've played. But that doesn't mean that Liverpool's going to show out, because David Moyes knows how to put a team together now. He knows that this West Ham team are just too strong. I mean, they are super strong. They've only lost one game in their last five, but Liverpool have drawn way too many games and only won about one or two games in those last 5 games. It's been that woeful for Liverpool. Loads of draws. Look what happened to them against Brighton when they played at Anfield, 2-0 up, and they drew 2-2. Why? They got a bit lax, they got a bit comfortable. They thought, this is what we can do week in, week out. Well, that could be the scary point for West Ham going into this game. But then again, it may not. West Ham sit 4th, 17 points. Liverpool, of course, sit 2nd in the Premier League. Chasing Chelsea down. They want this title back. Chelsea don't want to give it up at this moment in time, even though City are the reigning champions. But all that being said, West Ham have every initiative to go after this game, get to 23 points. It then gives them still a bridging gap should Arsenal win or should Manchester United win. Because those are the two teams chasing West Ham right now. And West Ham still playing European football. Yes, that's right. West Ham play European football. They play in the Europa League. That is a good competition to be in. It gives West Ham a stepping stone to know we want to be playing week in, week out. We're not talking about this one game a week. We want to be talking about 2 games a week, sometimes 3 games a week. We want to be talking back to back. They've got great players, West Ham. David Moyes has set this team up so strong. They are the ones to be feared of. They are the ones, not the Newcastle, not the Spurs under Conte. We're talking about West Ham here. West Ham used to be the laughing joke. Like, to me, they were the laughing joke when I was growing up in East London. They really were. You know, I used to hear all the time, yeah, West Ham's got to start a play. And I used to say, what's that, kicking people up the ground? West Ham now play great football. They've got Declan Rice, of course, has been the main mention. But then what about Michail Antonio, the guy up front? They call him something else at West Ham, the training ground, but I'm not going to mention that right here before I get a strike on my record. They got Souček, they got Fornals, they got Gerard Bowen. They got a good backline. They got a decent keeper in Fabianski. People sometimes call him Flapianski. But then when you look at Liverpool, you know, from their back to front, it's just crazy. It's scary. It really is scary what Liverpool have. Look at their fullbacks and Robertson, and then they got Trent. Then they've got Van Dijk. Oh my God, I'm getting sweats for West Ham right now. Their midfield is nothing special to be, you know, shouting about. I don't think Liverpool's always had a good midfield under Klopp, but they've had an efficient midfield. They got the likes of Henderson, then they got Milner, then they got Fabinho. Actually, that's pretty decent. But then when you chuck in Chamberlain, that's not too bad. Then you look at their front line, this is where it gets scary, because their front 4 is just devastating. Mane, Salah, Jota, Firmino. Wow. West Ham do have their work cut out. Liverpool play a good system. They play a pressing system, a high pressing system. West Ham, on the other hand, they play a compact football, but they do attack, and they can attack with speed. Not the devastating speed that Liverpool can attack. They don't whip the balls in like Liverpool can whip the ball in, but they can beat you in the air, and they will beat you in the air, and Antonio will do something to you if you give him space. This guy is vastly underappreciated. Now in his 30s, he's shown what he could do. And why he hasn't had an England call-up yet is beyond me. I'm serious when I say this. Michail Antonio should have had an England call-up on this last list that's just gone out. And I think it's a bit of a joke for some of the strikers that's actually in there, especially one of Harry Kane. How can you have one man in there who's in the top 3 of a contention of being a Golden Boot winner with just behind Mo Salah is beyond me, and yet Harry Kane has only broken 3 to 4 goals in the Premier League. You answer me that one, Gareth Southgate. But anyway, let's move back onto this game. I do think it's going to be a positive game. I think it's going to be stronger than what people think. It could end up in the draw, but the way, like I said, West Ham, out of the last 5 games, they have won 4 and lost 1. Liverpool have won. Let me just get this confirmed for you right now. Oh, I'm sorry. They have won 2 in the last 5 and drawn 3. You're saying, Ty, why are you not prepared for it? I am kind of prepared, but there's so much stats in my head. Sometimes you just have to deviate and go off and double check it. But anyway, which way do you think this game's going to go? Make sure you like and subscribe and turn that notification on so you don't miss shows like this. Which way do you think this game's going to go? Because you haven't commented yet. Comment now. Tell me, which way is it going to go? Is it going to be West Ham? Is it going to be Liverpool? Which way, and how's your team going to beat the other team? Leave it down below. Let me know right now, please, so then I can respond and have that interaction with you guys. That's why it's really important. You definitely like, you definitely subscribe, and you turn that notification on. Anyway, I'm tying up for TK24 Sports. It's going to be a West Ham win 2-1. See you very soon.